Let's do it. Probably don't use that. Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, you have not already done so, and you enjoy sneakers, consider subscribing. We upload a lot of sneaker videos. Buckets, please define a lot for the people.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. Now, before we dive into today's pair of sneakers, I want to talk about the t-shirt that I'm currently wearing. It is the Uncivilized Pals t-shirt, available on the website right now in limited quantities. Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we have a clothing brand. Uncivilizedstore.com is where we sell said clothing. This is our latest Buckets offering.
Yeah.
Because Tom and Jerry, a lot of people don't know this. The best kept secret is that Tom and Jerry were actually homies.
Best friends.
They weren't enemies.
Yeah.
You know, they just had to finesse things a little bit so they didn't bring a new cat in that would eat them.
Eat
basically.
Jerry. Yeah.
Jerry would have been dead meat.
Yeah.
Literally. So limited quantities on the t-shirt, made in the USA. Link in the description. With that said, I think it's time to dive into the sneakers, Buckets. I am very motorboat in the beginning of this one.
Wow. Okay.
That's how excited I am.
Okay.
Anything to add, or are we just diving right in?
Diving in.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the MANIERE Air Jordan 3 in black and violet ore. Now, initially we heard these were releasing July 18th. Now it looks like they may be pushed back to August 21st. It's always kind of tricky with release dates because sometimes they do move around a little bit, but the retail price point is set at $250 whenever they do release. Gotta say thank you to Soul Sorcerer for throwing me the assist on this pair a little bit early. This is not a pair I expected to like this much. And I know this is a very cliche YouTube-y thing to say, but in hand, these are amazing. I mean, these, Mutabella, Buckets, give me an adjective. These are, in hand, they are
Magnificent.
magnificent.
But I'm just giving you a word.
You don't necessarily,
Yeah, I don't necessarily, you're going to know what I think later.
you're waiting till the end.
Yeah.
They're unbelievable. If you've been tuning in for a minute, you know how much I loved the white Air Jordan 3 that they did back in 2021. It was my pick for sneaker of the year in 2021, and a lot of people crowned those the sneaker king that year, and rightfully so. Well, since then, they've done a Jordan 1, 2 pairs of 12s, a white and a black version, 2 5s, the Dawn and the Dusk, a pair of Jordan 2s, they did a pair of 4s. They've done a lot, and I think they do a very good job of making their collaborations feel higher end, a little more luxurious than what we are used to in the sneaker space. That said, none of their other collabs hit like the 3s do, in my opinion. Something about the extra premium treatment on this silhouette, it's just a match made in heaven. Now, when I first saw pictures of these, I wasn't even all the way feeling them. I definitely was not expecting to like them nearly as much. One reason being, I am a little tired of this colorway, or color palette, I should say. MANIERE has used it a bunch, and that's coming from someone who absolutely loves the color burgundy. Burgundy boys, gang, gang, gang. You know how we do. I was getting a little tired of it though, and then as soon as I opened the box, all of that went away, because as soon as you pick these up, it's just like, wow. Buckets, edit in some lights. The lights from heaven, they shine down. There's angels on violins in the background. There's a harmonica off in the distance with a waterfall cascading, just kind of setting a little bit of an ambiance over to the left.
Okay, angels play harps, not violins or harmonicas.
Yeah, listen, man, listen. I laid that out beautifully.
I mean, I don't want to edit any of that
Off
either.
the dome.
I don't want to edit that either.
Listen, you're a party pooper. That's what I'm going to say.
No,
you're a
I'm
party
not going
pooper.
to say that. I'm not going to say that.
Wow. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Good. All of that to say, these are really, really good. From the packaging to the material choices. You see the 10 on the box, by the way, 10 years of excellence. You got this burgundy cloak, I'm gonna call it, buckets, a little dust. Forget about a dust bag. You have a dust cloak with these. They did a hell of a job, and I might even go so far as to say undecided. I'm up in the air right now, but I might like these better than the white pair from 2021. They used a really nice black leather on the upper here. You can see that nice texture to it too. Super, super supple. You've got a longer haired gray suede on the front and back of the sneaker. Traditionally, that would be elephant print, obviously, but again, MANIERE giving us the extra primo vibes. They used a flat waxed cotton lace. You've got a couple extra sets of laces as well. Super buttery tongue, Jumpman on the right shoe, MANIERE logo on the left, Nike Air on the heel. I will never, ever, ever get tired of the Nike Air logo. You also have a little hidden message here, do something about it. Quilted interior, which I absolutely love. It doesn't get much more luxurious than that. Burgundy on the back side of the tongue. You see the MANIERE logo all over the insole, and underneath the insole, you actually have another hidden message. While you were sleeping, AKA buckets, while you were sleeping, I was getting that work in.
Okay.
I was getting to it.
Okay.
Just so many little details that really put these over the top. The midsole is like a matte black on the back here, for lack of a better way to explain it, and the rest of it is that pre-aged sort of off-white color. Classic Air Jordan 3 outsole with some of the different colors incorporated. I really like those burgundy hits. I told you I love the color burgundy, so that goes without saying. It's just a beautiful, beautiful sneaker. No other way to slice it. The white pair they did was an instant classic, and I think these are as well. You know, this is almost their version of the white cement versus the black cement 3. Obviously, I know the colorways are different, but it almost feels like the new age premium versions of those sneakers, in my opinion. Buckets, you picking up what I'm putting down? You agree, disagree?
There's some parallels for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to like these. It really is. I'd say right now, for me, this is probably the front runner for sneaker of the year. Sorry, not sorry. I said the same thing when they dropped the white pair back in June of 2021. Those were $200 though, by the way. These are $250.
Okay.
You do get a little better packaging, but I'm gonna say inflation, I don't like it.
Okay.
Don't like it at all. That said, it does feel like you're getting your money's worth with these. Should you buy them or not, that is up to you, but I do think if you can scoop these up for retail, yes, you will be very, very happy with them. If you got to pay resale, obviously that complicates things a little bit, makes it a much tougher decision. At the end of the day, the objective in these videos, the reason we do this, the reason we've been doing this, and what we try to do is show you a good look at the sneaker, give you our initial thoughts, our impression on the shoe, and then ultimately let you make your own decision, because everyone has different tastes, different situations. Sneakers is a very subjective thing. So I love these a lot, as I'm sure you can tell. Like I said, best sneaker of the year so far, in my opinion. 10 out of 10, easily, goes without saying. Do I like them better than the white pair? That's a tough one. Man, if you've been tuning in for a while, if you follow me over on Instagram, at Mr. Former Simpson, by the way, man, I wore that white pair into the ground. I wore those basically every day for a very long time. So these are up next. Do I like them as much? I don't know. I'm still on the fence, but they're definitely in the discussion. They're definitely right up there for me. They are that good. It's kind of like a 1A, 1B. Running back by committee, if you will, buckets.
Okay.
Throw a little fantasy football, little Easter egg in there.
Okay.
Easter egg's probably not the right word. Buckets. I'm giving them a 10. What are you giving them?
I'm going to go 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
So you're not, I mean, that's a good score, but you're not sneaker of the year for you.
I don't think so.
I mean, it can't be at an 8.5 because you do give out 10s.
I do give out 10s.
I think you gave the white pair a 10, yeah?
I think the white pair is better.
By a lot.
Yes, by 1.5 points.
I guess the white pair is better. I guess they are. I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment.
Yeah, I'm not a prisoner of the moment.
Man, I like these a lot. You know what it is too? You weren't, or I should say, I wasn't expecting to like them that much. And then, man, I opened the box and I saw them and I was just like,
And the harmonica started playing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Cascading waterfall.
Yeah.
The whole deal off in the distance. This is like if you're meeting up to go on a date.
Okay.
See a couple pictures, you think, okay, pretty good, and then she shows up and she knocks your socks off.
Absolute babe.
Absolute bombshell.
Okay.
A knockout. And you're like, oh my God, this is one of those rare cases where you look way better than the pictures. Usually it's the other way around because there's so many filters, and obviously brands are trying to show these sneakers in the best light, and they've got them on the coolest models, and they're just shot very well. You get them, you take them out of the box, and you're like, not as good.
Okay.
This is different than that. That's a long-winded way of saying they're going to be much better than you expect. I promise you that. Buckets, 8.5. Anything else to add?
No, not really. I mean, you said a lot of things.
Said a lot of things. Probably too many things, maybe.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree with almost any of it, but yeah, 8.5.
Yeah, I started throwing out Tinder, Bumble references.
Yeah.
Who knows? Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about this colorway, this pair versus the white pair? Where does this pair stack up amongst the rest of the Jordan collaborations? However you're feeling, leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. 2 motorboats in one video. You know it's a damn good sneaker.
Yeah.
Anything from you?
I was going to say, I think it might be the first 2 motorboat.
Yeah, it's definitely the first double motor.
You've maybe done back-to-back motors. So it could be, but never the non-linear.
This one deserved 2. We were talking a lot about the white sneaker, a lot about the black sneaker. Little double.
Okay.
Double MB.
I see.
MB means motorboat. Anything else? I got to get out of here. I'm a loose cannon today. Adios.